Welcome to the eighth wonder of the world, Changi Airport, Singapore. Or is it Changi? I'm pretty sure it's Changi. A lot of hard G's I'm noticing here. Anyway, be that as it may, this airport is a spectacle to behold unto itself. So before I leave, I want to show it to you. Look at this place. Changi was voted the best airport in the world. And it probably takes that honor pretty easily, leaving all others in the dust. Part of the reason for that is this part of it called Jewel. And it so happens that I am in Terminal 2, which is where it's located. At least access to it is. You can see the signs, just follow the signs. A lot of signage here clearly indicating both where you are and where you need to go and how to get there. So let's just follow the sign to Jewel. As I say that, I went the wrong way. You gotta take the escalator up. Oh, that's down. You guys may laugh at me for all my little faux pas in terms of directions and walking. But as I'm walking, I'm looking through the lens of the camera to see what I'm filming and what it's going to look like when you guys see it. So there's that. Here we go, Jewel. I guess there's like a sky bridge you have to walk over to get to it. It's big. It's a little bit of a hike, but I have no doubt it'll be worth it. Oh, and we're going over a highway. Wow. Crown Plaza, straight ahead. Air traffic control tower. Some people make the trip to the airport just to check out Jewel. I hope it lives up to the hype. I'm sure it will. So I can see the sky bridge connects to this large glass dome structure with the triangular windows. I'm guessing that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Jewel. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna get something to eat here. And it looks like that's the first thing you're greeted with. An assortment of restaurants to choose from. So my first impression is this is a mall. I know it's gonna be a lot more than that, but this is what you're greeted with at first. I mean, they sell fish oil, heart, and joint health vitamins. So there's no mistaking that this is a gastronome for the ages here. Lots of food choices. I'm surrounded by. It's like we have Indian food. I don't know, that might have been Turkish. We have Chinese. We passed Japanese, Korean, all kinds of stuff. Sushi. So it's sort of a fishbowl here. The chef's working away. And one guy's got a cleaver. He's chopping up some kind of fowl. Looks like a chicken. We got a ladle. This is the main attraction, folks. There is a literal giant waterfall in the midst of that rotunda of a fountain. It's a crevasse. It's a hole going down like into the earth, like Journey to the Center of the Earth. And the water is spilling into that. You can see it sort of cascading down. So we're upstairs. I want to get closer to that. Looks like you can get down there. And it looks as though we can actually... Oh, sorry. We can actually walk down. It's pretty incredible when you think of the work that must have gone into creating this place. I mean, it's a veritable ecosystem here with all these trees and flowers, and how they got that water. It's coming from the top on the outside of those windows and just sliding down into this fountain that's dropping probably tons of gallons of water, and you can see a monorail passing through. And look at all the people on the outskirts of this rotunda. It's amazing that even inside an airport you can be wowed. I mentioned that Singapore had an Epcot Center feel to it to me, and I didn't mean that in any negative light, but you almost feel like you're on a ride here, a very good ride, and one you should take. Check this out. They have a jewel food trail, a foodie treasure hunt. That's my kind of hunt. I'm taking the escalator all the way down, assuming that it will take me to a ground level view of the fountain. Look at an IMAX movie theater in here. Excuse me, can I get to the jewel from here? The fountain. Can I get to it? I walk there and I can get to it? Okay, thank you. Yeah, I want to just get a full look at it from ground level and give it the time and the views that it deserves. That is big open food court in here. My God. This reminds me of the Hard Rock Casino. So many choices. Wow. I'm about to attack one of those if I have enough money. I think I do. And here you go, guys. You can see it from here. So it's free falling water, but it's guided down by a glass casing all the way into that abyss, which you can't really see that giant opening from here, but you can get a great idea of what this water cascading down looks like. Look at this. Does it say do not touch? I'm touching it, it's glass. We've confirmed that. Thumbnail? Probably not. That's something. See, it looks like when you look up at the top, it looks like when you're underwater in a swimming pool and you look up. So cool. One for the tacos. It's probably about $16 for 3 tacos, a Coke, and fries. You know, for airport, that's probably pretty normal. Give it the old barefoot seal of approval. That's right, Mexican food in Singapore. Why they even have the obligatory 7-Eleven? Just what you guys wanted to see, another 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven might have surprised me. The Golden Arches, no surprise. You knew they were going to have one of those. What is this? Dan Dan Danki. Fudo Fudo. I'm guessing it's Japanese from the likes of that. Look at this. It's supposed to look like a subway car. Just right here. In the middle of the airport. We just got off 12 stops. It was was actually further than that, but it only cost me like $2 and change. For your safety, please remain seated. Even the signs are authentic. Yes, that is an airport restaurant. It looks more like a banquet hall. By the way, I hooked up with one of these things. Look for one. Seek them out if your bags are heavy, because it'll save your shoulders, neck, and back. This is pretty incredible, and I'm glad I didn't miss it. So, on the underside of the cascading water coming down here, reaching the ground, this is, it looks like a video production of it, surrounding this exit, and you could hear the crashing of the waterfalls. Incredible. By the way, a quick word about security. It's much smarter and much more efficient here. Rather than lumping everybody together in one giant cluster, you know what, standing there and going through all that stress and everything. Here, you go through immigration, you go to your gate, and each individual gate has its own security checkpoint. It's much less stressful when you're going through the security, when it's just your own gate, instead of 40 gates all together, broken out into like 4 zones, maybe A, B, C, and D. It's quiet here. There is, however, one downside to that, and that is that once you go through security, you're pretty much stuck on that side unless you want to have to go back through security again. So, and as you'll see here, this is going to be my gate. See how small the security area is, again, because each gate has its own security. But once you're on that side, you're stuck in this small area behind that glass because you've been you've been scrubbed. So you got to stay there until your flight. The point is, you know, typically I rush to get through security so that I'm early and, you know, I have enough time to get through it. Here, if you're too early, you're going to be sitting in that room. Sometimes it's hot in there, so you have to kind of plan it accordingly. But that is one drawback, I would say, about having security that's done by the gate as opposed to a general area for all passengers. See what I mean? Stuck in the fishbowl. What's this? An old-fashioned amusement park photo booth at the airport? Why, yes, I think I shall. Look here. Smile for the birdie. And cheese. Singapore. Well, guys, that's Jewel. This is the Changi Airport here in Singapore. When you're here, if you have the time, definitely look around, take it all in. There's a lot to see here. There's a lot to do here, and a lot of choices when it comes to food and just observing. So I hope you enjoyed this shining example of the beauty that's and the brilliance that's available to you here in Singapore from the minute you get off the plane or before you get on it. Until next time, from the Singapore Airport, Changi here in Singapore. It's a Barefoot Vlogger saying stay well, stay tuned, and keep on traveling. but not bumping into people. All right. Next time on The Barefoot Vlogger.